Good morning. I hope everyone had a good sleep. I had sorry, my hands just got really itchy right there. There's something really chemical about my water, right? Like you sit in the bathtub and your fucking eyes burn. Like there's so much chemicals in the water here. So I don't know. That's a big reason why I'm itchy. I also drifted from the diet a little bit and I ate popcorn yesterday, so that could be it. But anyway, I took the kids to the playground yesterday. And then the same neighbors that were out the other day at the indoor playground were there again. I'm not going to put their names on here, but they were telling me that that's their son's house, and they go check up on their son's house when he's gone. I didn't ask either. I just said, I think you're my neighbor, because I recognized your truck in my neighbor's yard. Anyways, and then she said that that's her son's house. So I took Adrian and his little friends to the playground for a couple hours, and then I went to the movie theater and we watched Kung Fu Panda 4, okay? That's what we watched, was Kung Fu Panda 4. And his nemesis this time, okay? His nemesis in Kung Fu Panda 4 was a sorceress. Sorry. It was a woman sorceress. And she was like wanting to learn Kung Fu, but never did. She just learned sorcery. She just learned dark magic instead. She was a shapeshifter, okay? They called her the chameleon. And she could shapeshift into anything, so she was tricky, right? She was real tricky. I'm hearing tricky, trick. Okay, so she's real tricky. And she conned this fox. Spoiler alert. Shit, I forgot to say that, okay? Spoiler alert. Okay, for Kung Fu Panda 4. Sorry, anybody who loves cartoons. I love cartoons. Still a funny movie. Anyways, it's still a spoiler. I'm still saying it, okay? Because it's important. At the end, she was saying the rules of the street, okay? She started with number 2 and 3. She said, rule number 2, somebody always gets hurt. Something like that, okay? It's based off my memory. Somebody always gets hurt. Okay. And then rule number 3, nobody cares about your feelings. Okay? And that's not true. Okay? Somebody doesn't always need to get hurt. No one cares about your feelings. That's like brainwash. And then rule number 1, don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone. And that's also brainwash, right? You're supposed to trust in yourself. You're supposed to trust in yourself. You're supposed to trust in God. Nobody needs to get hurt, okay? And there's always somebody that cares, okay? There's always somebody out there. There's many resources, and you're supposed to care, and God cares about everybody, right? So the ancestors care about everybody. They want you to make the right choice, but they're not going to back you if you keep making the wrong choices. Okay? Somebody keeps blaming God. Somebody keeps blaming God. Bro, it's not God's fault you made that shitty decision and continued to make shitty decisions. Okay? He's going to allow you to do that, okay? He's going to allow you to keep making your own bed. Okay, so what I was getting from this entire thing, okay, was a download that the industry watches us, okay? It's not for terrorist shit, okay? If they see terrorist shit, they don't even do nothing about it, really, until it's already done. Because that's illegal the way that they're watching us anyways. But the reason why, I just got confused by saying that. But anyways, the reason why they know these manipulations, these rules of the street, okay, is because they watch us. The industry watches us, okay? They spy on us, and that's how they get ideas for movies now, because they don't fucking have anything fresh, okay? They don't have their own ideas. They fucking spy. That's disgusting. Like, go out and live. How about? Or get fresh new people in there. How about? That aren't a part of a coven. Man. And then I have dream downloads too. I have dream downloads, but people like initiating people just to get fucking rich, man. Like, what? Not everyone wants to take it in the behind, man. Oh, shit. I just got a download from saying that, but I'm not going to say that right now. I was just joking. Okay, somebody could be getting renos on their house or their garage. Or somebody wants to get renos done on their garage in order to get close to a house, or something about renos, okay? A renovation business. There could be a fake business that does renos, okay? And they launder money through it. There's laundered money through a lot of businesses right now. A lot of businesses right now. It's like storming outside. It's like a blizzard outside. Yes, fake businesses, corrupt businesses, okay? Corrupt documents. This is fraud, money laundering. I don't know why I couldn't say fraud. I was like, this is fake documentation. This is corruption, okay? This together to me is money laundering. Okay? This is like a false signature. This is being looked into. A false signature is being looked into. Okay? I can't see anything but white outside. Let me show you this. Oh, we can kind of see the neighbor's house. This was the Every Child Matters. I put suction cups on the hanger and I put it on the wall. And when I was doing a reading, it just fell. It fell real crazy I don't know if you can see the big things of snow. Those are the neighbors that just moved in. Anyways, it's blizzarding out. Me and my son, we both kind of had a hairy conniption last night. He doesn't eat meat. Okay, he doesn't eat meat, and it makes me worried that he doesn't eat meat. He's a really picky eater. So we had a huge disagreement last night, and he's grounded. I took his things away. But I felt bad. I felt bad because no one's made him, no one's forced him to be like, no, you're sitting there until you're done eating your meat, right? And then I told him that he needs to sit there until he's done eating his meat. And he cried and like worked himself up to the point where he puked. And I'm just like, I can't even do this right now. I can't even do this right now. So I watched YouTube videos. On like how to get your kids more involved in the kitchen, right? So we're gonna make burgers today. Me and my son are gonna make burgers today, and then just get him making his own burgers. And we made a meal plan together, and we both apologized. Like I feel bad. And then we hugged it out. I honestly didn't really know what to do. I was so frustrated. But I'm working on it. I asked for God's help, actually. He's like, help me. And then we both agreed never to do that again. So he's gonna try better at eating his meat. And I'm never gonna be like, you need to do this. You're growing. Your brain's growing. Oh, it was like so, I was so upset. So like even I need to like chill, right? I need to chill. It's not the end of the world. That's the first, like I've never really like, it's been a while since I really got upset like that. But we worked it out. So somebody could be having problems with like picky eaters, okay, or problems with their sons in general. Maybe they're spoiled, or maybe they just don't listen. I don't know. Okay, just pray and ask what to do. Okay, there's many YouTube videos. What I did was I searched in YouTube videos and I was like, how to get my picky eater to eat, right? I'm gonna involve him in the kitchen more. He's gonna make his own burgers. Okay, we made a meal plan where he eats bacon in the morning, bacon and French toast, because he doesn't eat eggs, right? So I'm gonna get the eggs within the French toast. And then if he eats all his breakfast, he gets to choose his lunch, okay? And then if he eats all his lunch and all his supper, then he gets a piece of chocolate, okay? This is me weaning my kids off sugar. Because just taking things away from them, he just gets worked up, really worked up, to the point he makes himself puke. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore. It wasn't fun. I hated it. I feel much better now that I slept, okay? And that we figured it out together. Because I want him to be healthy. I want him to be a healthy boy. So, and my son's tall, man. He's grown big. He's growing real big, and I just want to be able to instill good eating habits. And I haven't thus far. And that's okay. But work on it, right? I'm working on it. Okay, somebody could be doing renos or garage renovations. Okay, or could have done garage renovations. Or built an entire new garage. Somebody could have a bike, or be buying a bike, or be selling a bike, whether it be a pedal bike or a motorcycle, but I was getting a motorcycle here, okay? Somebody could be talking to their grandparents more. These are all dream state messages. Somebody could be talking to their grandparents more, you know, they're not there forever. And if they've always shown that they love you, like, it'd be good to talk to your grandparents more. There was a certain judge who was bringing in third parties to create stagnancies. People are aware of this. Okay, they're enlightened of you. There's also justice when it comes to a King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Spying. Somebody told on you. Somebody told on you. Anyways, I'm going to put those down. Somebody told on you for spying. It was... I'm not going to say. I'm not going to describe the energy, okay? Because I was getting that people are holding up witnesses, and I don't think that's right, okay? You shouldn't have done that. Grandparents. Someone's reading a lot of books lately. Someone could be reading a lot of books, okay? There is someone who got someone knocking at the door, okay? Someone was knocking at the door, but this person was a shapeshifter, okay? They were actually evil, programmed. Evil and programmed, okay? They came in my dream as a robot, okay, who shapeshifted into a human. But to me, that means that they're programmed. If I'm to, like, what do they call it? Interpret it. If I were to interpret it, thank you. So this evil robot, okay, this programmed human shapeshifted into a regular human, okay? Know your rights, people. Don't allow these cops in your house. Do not allow them in your house, okay? Shut the door behind you, okay? Yeah, don't give them any reason to just walk into your fucking house, okay? They could be evil and shapeshifted into someone who is not, okay? We have narcissists out here who trained since they're really fucking little, man, just watching people, observing people because they don't know how to act, and that's how they act is like the other person because they know that they don't have the same empathy as other people. Okay, angel number 707. Subpoenas, warrants are out. There's warrants out, and there's, if you don't answer the door, there will be subpoenas out, okay? You'll have to come to court anyways if you don't give a statement. Somebody's phone is GPS'd. A lot of people's phones are GPS'd at this point. They're watching heavily. Okay, so there was a school instructor. Someone could be going to school, or a boyfriend, a new boyfriend, okay, who's making excuses for someone. They're like, she's in the bathroom. She's not feeling well. Okay, they're like, I think she's on her moon time. That was what was in my dream, okay? So someone could have a new boyfriend or be going to school, to college or university, and they're like, she's not feeling well, right? But they're lying to you. You're going to get subpoenaed anyways. You're going to get subpoenaed anyways. And if you lie and you get caught in a lie, right? That person wasn't, they're fine, right? Even a little minuscule lie like that, if they want to get petty, man, you could get arrested for obstruction. Obstruction of justice, holding on to information to not create injustice, but to not have justice play out. You know what I mean? If you hold back information, they could slap you with obstruction of justice charge because they know that you know, okay? Your shit's hacked. They know that you know, and they know that you kept it from them to continue on with this injustice or to get away with it. Yeah. Arrests. This is no longer a stagnancy, okay? This could no longer be like stagnant. I don't know why they said it like that. Sorry. I say it exactly how I hear it when I do hear it, okay? And when I say they, I mean like ancestors, okay? I can tell that they're ancestors, okay? They've been speaking to me since I was a little child, okay? It's just when I was a little child, someone made me believe that they were evil and they're not. The same people that made me believe that they were evil are the same people who are jealous of my gifts, okay? So that's just that. That's just that. You know, when you're little and you're like, Mom, I hear this. They're really nice though, right? And then they scare the shit out of you. Like they just scare the shit out of you with what they say next. That's what happened to me. They spooked the shit out of me. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with me. So they went away. I'm pretty sure they detected the evils in my family. Okay? And I wasn't allowed to say it or something like that. I don't fucking know. I'm just figuring it out as I go, okay? People, and then there was like a fucking Karen on my channel, okay, saying who are they, as if I would question my own gifts. Like, come on honey, come to the light side. Let's go, baby. God misses you. It's funny. You gotta choose it. It's a free willing choice. Come on. Come on. God misses you. Aw, that's the truth. I feel like I want to open a portal to God, a wormhole to God, in front of this screen right now. Okay? So if there is any spirits who are lost, any ghosts who are lost, can just come through and go see God right now. Okay? Because your family and God, that really does miss you. They've been waiting for you for a really, really, really long time. And that just makes me want to cry. I'm going to cry. I can hear a dog barking. There's a dog barking. Fear. Don't fear. Don't fear. The challenge is your fear, okay? Fear is put there by darkness to confuse you. Don't have any fear to step in your truth. Don't have fear to step in your truth, okay? That's an illusion, okay? It's an illusion. It really is an illusion. There's also a spell put on the entirety of a group, okay, so that they feel like they can't escape, okay? But the moment you do, and the moment you step into your truth, is the moment that you'll recognize this fear as an illusion, okay? It's going to be okay. You just have to have a little bit of faith. Somebody's walking away from things that no longer serve them, okay? They feel like they've grown as much as they can on this path. If anything, it's lack at this point because they keep going down the same, and same. I'm hearing Daniel. Ooh. There's like a divorce of a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. she's not doing well. She's going crazy. She's going real crazy. Okay? And wants to kill somebody. Damn. Get good at something, girl. Get real good at something. Quit trying to milk people for what they got. How about? Somebody's walking away from something that no longer serves them, which is a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And this woman is coming unglued. Okay, they want to kill you. They had this plan to kill you. Tower moment. Tower moment. This fucking King of Wands again is angry. Someone's house is going to get raided, okay? This third party that was causing endings for you, that was trying to sacrifice you, that frauded you out, that attacked you, that caused blockages within your life. There's a King of Swords that's really angry that the tables are turning. What? This is a scary energy. Just wait. Ah! You are stable and grounded. But check out this energy, man. Just wait. I just gotta pull these three off the top. Spookies. Now that's evil, okay? Now that's evil. Clear that. The Devil, the Three of Pentacles, death. That's a death ritual, if you ask me. I'm hearing that it's time to pay. Okay, it's time to pay. As like this fucking like Grim Reaper's like on his horse. Poison. This collaborated to poison. This is like, I'm getting addiction, obsessed. I'm getting a death ritual by a coven. Working to kill someone, working to bind someone, and also poisoning somebody's drugs. Okay, there was higher officials involved in the poisoning of somebody else's drugs. Yep. Okay, so they took some off the top, pure. Ooh, that's what I've been hearing, pure. Okay. So these officials were taking some off the top of this pure, whatever they were getting through. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm not going to say that part, though. I'm just too excited. Just wait. These officials were taking some off the top when it came to this person's dope, okay? Whatever it is. Whatever kind of dope it is, okay? They'd steal it. This is corruption, okay? They wanted to entrap this person. So what they did was they like replaced the weight of the dope, the pure, with something that's poisonous, okay? So that when these people overdose, when these addicts overdose, okay, this person who's hustling would be entrapped. Yep. When really, it was getting intercepted by authorities. Evil fuckers. Evil. Okay? What happens when the same type of official does the same thing when your daughter starts doing drugs. You know what I mean? And it's not even that hustler's fault. Okay? Well, they have bad karma, a little bit bad karma, because they're doing their thing, right? But if you ask me, doctors are just as much hustlers and drug dealers. You know what I mean? Without even knowing, because they're warped that way in school. Somebody predicted something of the past and it's coming true, and now people are scared. Ooh. I don't know whose laugh that is. I've picked that up during the readings. I don't normally laugh like that, right? That's not my laugh. But it's somebody's. It's somebody's. Somebody. This is like juicy, okay? This is juicy. Somebody's gifts are heightened, okay? Somebody's gifts are heightened. They're more confident in themselves, in their gifts, okay? There's no telling this person that their gifts aren't real. There's no telling this person that their gifts are evil, because they're not an evil person. They always choose good, okay? They always choose good. If they like, even if they like hear something that's on the darker side, they know that you need dark to have light, okay? There's nothing evil about it. It's evil if you're all dark. It's evil if you're all dark. But not everybody's all dark. And how could the most evilest person turn light if evil was like, I don't even really get it. I feel like that's like a man-made thing. I feel like that's a man-made word. You know that when I was younger, I'd get kicked out of religion class. I'd get kicked out for asking why. All the time. All the time I'd get kicked out of religion for asking why. And that's it, right? They'd tell me something that didn't make sense. And then I'd be like, why? And then they'd say something that didn't make sense. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense because and they're like, out, get out. Okay. I don't want to hear anything that doesn't make sense anyways. That's what I thought as a child, okay? The religion teachers did not like me because I asked why. I wonder if that happened to anybody else. So it's like certain things did make sense to me, okay? Stories made sense to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That speaks peace into my soul. And then there's other things that were just like absurd. Like, people believe that? That's why I never really went down that avenue to just like continuously go to church. I like grew up in church. I like my family was Catholic. Like, I did a first communion and everything, but like there was something weird about the building that I was in, okay? It's spooky in there. It is. It's fucking spooky in there. Plus, when I was younger, like, I was, like, witness to, like, things that I was, I really went down a wrong path, okay? I really did. I really went down a wrong path. It's not that I didn't believe in God, but I didn't know why I had to go through those things. And then I didn't have a good relationship with God. I still believed in Him. Okay? I didn't have a good relationship with Him. And I didn't want to either. because of things that I went through. And then I just kind of depended on alcohol and drugs to get me through, okay? Which was the wrong thing to do. It was the wrong thing to do. It didn't create anything but despair in my life, okay? And I was fully disconnected with anything spiritual. This didn't actually activate within my life until maybe 4 years ago. 4 years ago when I surrendered. I surrendered before I quit using drugs. And my gifts activated before I quit using drugs. Okay? And it's because I went through extreme abuse, and I already had these coping mechanisms like really young. Okay? People are starting to do drugs really young nowadays. If you don't know, if you're like a normie, like you don't do drugs, you think that's whatever, okay, good for you. But people are doing drugs really young nowadays. Okay? I was 12 when I started doing drugs. And you can heal. You can heal. Like, as long as you haven't had I don't know, like a stroke or whatever, like, you can heal from it. Everybody can heal. Okay? Especially if you believe that you can heal at a rapid pace. Okay? And that's what happened for me when I quit doing drugs. Okay? I activated my gifts, and I was still using that as a coping mechanism. Not as wild as I was before, like when I was a teenager, but like I was going through a lot, and I just didn't know how to like avoid those feelings. But the answer was to not. Okay? But I had stockpiled them for so long that it was so hard to purge. And then once I kind of got caught up on that, on really processing all my feelings and deep diving into them and just being okay with sitting with them, feeling them fully, and then once I felt them fully, feel them leave my body and another feeling replace it, okay? It saved me, it freed me. Like, when I was journaling a lot, all of the things that I do and all the issues that I have within me, when I was journaling my way to freedom, man. I journaled my way to freedom. And that's what it says in this book, okay? The book that, like, Brenda gave me, okay? Send her some love. Thank you. There's a lot of shit in there, right? Like, I felt free once I was able to feel all those feelings, and it was scary. It was scary, and that fear that I was feeling was correlated with the fear that I had back in the day when I didn't know, okay? That fear, okay, was because I felt that back then when I was hurt, when I was put through pain. So once I like directed the truth at it and broke it down, I realized that fear that I had to like dig deep into there was an illusion entirely. Because yeah, it was exhausting, it was emotional, but it didn't kill me. And it wasn't as bad as I thought. I was making this huge mountain out of a molehill, and sometimes I was making it out of nothing. Okay? I had this huge ego at one point, okay? Until I got humbled. I was so self-centered that I believed that every single thing that anyone did around me was to piss me off. Okay? That's how self-centered I was. And in certain instances that was true, but not in every instance. Okay, that's just how self-centered I was. And I learned that about myself, like this the world revolves around me type, right? I thought everyone's job was to just piss me off. Okay? But I just had an attitude problem. Had, past tense, okay? Some of that attitude is like my shadow self, and I very much need her. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a really informative video. Okay, you can heal. Anybody who says that you can't heal from that is just a liar that doesn't want you to heal. Okay, so like somebody's advice is just slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Steadfast. Okay, keep the vision. Take a break if you need to. Somebody could be getting information of actual sustenance, like this is some information by someone who's in uniform. This is information. Good job for being patient. Good job for choosing wisely. Okay, choosing your battles wisely. Good job for choosing your battles wisely. Okay, good job for not entertaining any battles that were like forced upon you. Okay, good job for rising above. Here's some information about a death. Or people are like feeling at a loss because of the karma that you get, the information that you're about to get by an official. They feel at a loss. Cry me a river. These lovers kept this information from you, or information about a house or marriage and finances, financial independence. Somebody's going to withhold this information. These lovers are going to withhold this information. They intercepted some mail here. There's a postman who's shaking in his boots. There's a postman who's shaking in his boots. Or at least he should be. Because the truth is coming out about what he hid. Okay? He didn't make sure that this communication got through. Somebody wishes that you'd answer them. Could be this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this very materialistic woman. Yeah, because they want to take action to set you up, to lay to rest. It's burdensome that they can't do this. What the fuck? Somebody could have got put in a false marriage. Don't answer this person, or like a divorce. Yeah, they want your money. They want to reconcile. But you're keeping to yourself. Good job. Okay, so I'm just going to get a couple more, and then I'm going to do affirmation cards, or the cue cards. Cue cards. Moving on. Good. That's really good. Empress. What? Moving on up. Moving forward. Stepping into your power and closing out that old cycle. Wonderful. Wonderful. Somebody could be moving, okay? I thought I heard my babes. My bubbas. All right, let's do the cue cards. Someone's trying to backpedal or recant statements. Or like someone's trying to backpedal as they're getting like interrogated. Black magic, trickery. Somebody wants you to backtrack on what you said. If you're a reader, that somebody wants to be like, trick you in your mind so that you're able to like, I'm hearing originate, not know where something originated, because they're money driven. Eye for an eye. Mistake. Yeah, of course that's a mistake. That's fucking God's job. What the fuck? Who do you think you are? It's like some God complex type shit. Sorcery. I'm hearing sorcery. Sorcery. Oh, damn, man. I never heard that before, but it fits in this reading. Motivated. There's motive here. Money. Eye for an eye. Mistake. The motive is the money. Eye for an eye. Bitches be crazy. Selfish. Somebody's like, she smells like fish. Somebody said she smells like fish. Oh, I heard something nasty and I know exactly where it came from because I've heard this before in person. Somebody's like, I got gonorrhea. Somebody said I got gonorrhea. Sex addiction. They're like, I got gonorrhea. Okay? And then they were saying that they threw it in the back and they still got gonorrhea. I know who that's about because I've heard that in real life. Somebody told a friend of mine that in real life, and that friend of mine told me that story in real life, okay? Because they like to gossip. There's a sex addiction here. And there's an addiction here. Someone's addicted to doing magic. Icky. Vicky. Misty. Shelby. I hear Shelby a lot. Sally. Who's Sally? Ray. Stitches. Sonia. Sue. Peter. I've heard Peter before. Darren. Mo. Okay, anyways. Black magic addiction, money driven, eye for an eye, so somebody's playing God. Somebody's like doing eye for an eye, but like the shit that they're making up is a lie. So if it was eye for an eye, that shit's gonna backfire, right? For what you did. Not the lie that you put upon that person. Okay, it doesn't work that way. That's a mistake you made, okay? It's a mistake that you made. Someone's motive is about money. They're driven by money. Their motivation is driven by money. They're very unpeaceful. Somebody wishes to ruin your peace. They feel like somebody's peace is related to money, and it's just not true. That's you. So when somebody does that to you, your peace will be stolen. Or when eye for an eye happens and you have to give this money back, this motive, okay, you're going to be unpeaceful and realize the mistake that you made, okay? Because you stole from somebody, that was your motive, okay? And you allowed people to believe that it was eye for an eye when you were the one who created it. So really, if it was eye for an eye, you would have to pay back because you're the first eye. You're just trying to switch the roles. That's a mistake you made, okay? Now, all the black magic you did is going to boost that eye for an eye energy. And you're the one who's getting their eye taken. Because you're the one who decided to, whatever the fuck you tried to do, eye for an eye type shit, okay? Some crazy shit when you start making this shit up in your mind, okay? The confusion that you're putting out is discovered. It's discovered that you're unpeaceful. It's discovered that your intentions are whack, that you're selfish, and it was a big mistake believing you. It was a big mistake believing you. Lots of people believed you. Bitches be crazy, man. Other one. Secret enemies. Lawyer. And I can see police back here. Lawyer, police, secret enemies. Man, I'm telling you, the dream state. Greed. And also there was like these people taking stuff up off the top. Court case. Loyalty. Pregnant. One-sided relationship. Somebody got pregnant because they're greedy. Healing. A secret enemy wants to come in and heal something, okay? But it's going to be a one-sided relationship. That won't work. Someone's intuitive gifts are growing. Somebody's not a hypocrite. They're actually very loyal. Greatness and peace. There's a court case and somebody's recognizing that you are very much peaceful, that you are very much great and in your power. All you want is just a peace of mind so that you and your kids could like bond without all the chaos going around, right? All the attempts, whatever, stalking. Energy projection. Somebody was like posing to be you, posing to be great as you, but the reason why they got that idea was because they're fucking spying. They don't even have their own mind to think that. They don't even think like that. Okay? They just copy. Like how the industry spies on people to copy things for movie ideas. This is what this imposter did. To copy your greatness, to copy the peace that you have. Okay, but that's nothing that you can copy. Okay, it's nothing that's sustainable that you can maintain because you don't have the same perception as that person. You have to continuously spy and lie, manipulate. Okay, and it's going to get harder and harder and harder and harder because you're going to have worse and worse and worse luck due to karma. Okay, cause and effect. Secret enemies, greed. That's what this court case is about. Court case. I said course. One-sided relationship, pregnant, loyalty. So from this, I'm getting like there's a feminine who financially benefits off of a masculine. And there's a masculine who financially benefits off of a feminine. Okay? These two have one-sided relationships when it comes to these two. These two are loyal to these two. Okay? They could have gotten each other pregnant within the relationships. Pregnant. Pregnant. Okay? But the loyalty is here. The money is here. That's how it's a one-sided relationship. It was planned to get pregnant and keep their loyalty. Okay, I'm going to get her pregnant. You go get pregnant by him. That's one situation. It was all due to greed. These were secret enemies, real close. If you find out that information, you could take them to court, okay? You could. If you want to press charges, do it. Okay? Because that's like that's just like scratching the surface, man. It went a lot deeper. These people are very insidious, greedy. They're loyal to each other, okay? They're very much a one-sided relationship. If you don't nip this in the butt, it will fester, it will snowball, and pretty soon you'll have like one of those fucking, what is it called? Oh, my ear's ringing real bad. I don't know if it's something in here, but it's my left ear's like ringing really bad. One of those relationships where they plan to murder you for money. Somebody just wants peace. They're like, I'm pregnant. I don't want to go through any stress. I just want peace. I'm pregnant. Just realize that pregnancy, babies are a blessing, but that doesn't mean you need to be with that person, okay? I got a hard pass on that one. They're going to abuse your peace. They're going to abuse your inner peace. Okay, they don't want to break up. That's why they're doing this. They want to abuse your inner peace. They don't want to be exposed. Someone doesn't want to be exposed for being a hypocrite, but they're caught. They're caught. Continue to love yourself. Continue working on this relationship with God. That's helping you tremendously. It's also helping you heal. Okay, they want to heal something. Somebody wants to heal something. Also, somebody wants to heal something and they're bringing God into it. They're like, you know, that, I don't know, but they're bringing God into it. They're bringing God into it. Like we're married and this is what this says. We're supposed to be working on it as a married couple. Okay? Manipulation is abuse. That's what I'll say for that. Manipulation is abuse. Okay. So let's do this. Seek first to understand. Angel number 28, angel number 73, and 74. This is adopted from one of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Using this strategy as a shortcut to becoming a more content person, you'll probably become more effective too. Essentially, seek to understand implies that you become more interested in understanding others and less in having other people understand you. Yeah, because that is that is like, what the fuck would I call? That's subject to be turned over to God, right? That's how you work on your relationship with God, is like journaling and praying and understanding you alongside God with your higher power, your higher self. I'm hearing, what would Jesus do? Okay? Actually, not a catchphrase to drag someone in, okay? No, just really, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? What would a person do who only loves, who only cares, who only forgives, who only supports, who only understands? Okay, that is work to do with your higher power or your higher self. Okay, understanding you is a you job. Okay, and it's like that for a reason. It's for protection mostly. It means mastering the idea that if you want quality, fulfilling communication that is nourishing to you and others, understanding others must come first. You're number one. I'm number one. So don't get this twisted, okay? When you understand where people are coming from, what they're trying to say, what's important to them, and so forth, being understood flows naturally. It falls into place with virtually no effort. When you reverse this process, however, which is what most of us do most of the time, you're putting the cart before the horse. When you try to be understood before you understand, the effort you exert will be felt by you and the person or people you're trying to reach. Communication breakdown. You may end up with a battle of two egos. I was working with a couple who had spent the first 10 years of their marriage frustrated, arguing about their finances. He couldn't understand why she wanted to save every penny they earned. She couldn't understand why he was spending. He was a spendthrift. Any rationale on either position had been lost in their joint frustration. And this, like, remember how I was speaking about the note? Like, if you're really in a heated argument, write down the issue on a piece of paper. Write down the issue on a piece of paper, okay? If you stray off, like, that's your fault, okay? That's strike one, okay? It's not that person's fault. It's not that person's fault. This is the issue, okay? This is the issue. As soon as you bring each other in it, strike. You're out, man. You're fucking out. We're not talking about this right now. It's not getting fixed right now without any more anger, right? So just keep that there and keep coming back to it until you guys can realize that you're not going to get over that issue bumping heads, man. You're only going to get over it when you're like actually constructive and dealing with the problem at hand instead of making each other the problem at hand. And if you can't, well, then why the fuck are you with that person? You don't want to work with them, obviously. While many problems are more complex than this couple's, their solutions were relatively simple. Neither person felt understood. They needed to learn to stop interrupting each other and to listen carefully. Rather than defending their own positions, each needed to seek first to understand. This is precisely what I got them to do. He learned that she was saving to avoid parents' financial disasters. Essentially, she was frightened of being broke. She learned that he felt embarrassed that he wasn't able to take care of her, as well as his father did to his mother. Essentially, he wanted her to be proud of him. As each learned to understand the other, their frustration with each other was replaced with compassion. Today, they have a nice balance between spending and saving. Seeking first to understand isn't about who's right or who's wrong. It's a philosophy of effective communication. When you practice this method, you'll notice that the people you communicate with will feel listened to, heard, and understood. This will translate into better, more loving relationships. Become a better listener. Okay, have a good morning, people. I'll see you later.